Today we're at Bella Coola in the northwest, and we're flying the Lark today. Beautiful plane, vintage, and yeah, a little tricky to fly, but it's not too bad. But we're going to take her up and let you listen to her. She's got an awesome sounding engine, as you can tell. But we'll take her down the valley here. Take a look at the map here and see. I think there's a guy in the pattern. I think I'm gonna bring the map up right quick. Take a look, see if we can see him. I think I hear him, but I can't see him. Let me see what we got here. Okay, there he is there. He's buzzing all around. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and take off. Oh, there he is. Somebody just spawned on the runway. Alright, we're going to bring one notch of flaps in. And here we go. Gets up in the air pretty quick, but she's a little touchy on landings, that's for sure. But the flying portion of it, it's not too bad. It does have a kind of sort of an autopilot on it. You bring the power back just a little bit. There we go. Takes quite a bit of trimming. But the autopilot does work. It's kind of got an altitude hold and heading hold, but you got to go around to the side here and make sure that you shut it off. And right now I can put the altitude lock on and the heading lock, and then you see this green light on here. That's the way you got to clear it. And if you're back here in your normal seat, you can only see those two toggles. So you turn those off, and it's still activated because I'm fighting that autopilot. So you got to go over here, make sure you click this off, and then she's good. See, I have control again. But yeah, it's a beautiful plane. They have a few liveries on it. Some really nice color schemes, really nice. I've had this plane for a while, but I don't fly it much. And I don't think I've made any videos with it. Whoops. And then if you want to shut the canopy, you just grab a hold of that, and you're all nice and cozy inside. You can see the supporting guy wires going out to the lower wing there. Pretty cool. Big old gnarly wings on this thing. So we're doing about 115, and I've got the throttle back a little bit, so she does sound good though. Love the sound. Those wheel pants are very vintage. She kind of looks like the Golden Era racers that you saw built back in the day. But I've tried to really kind of settle down the movements of the plane, but as you can see, she's very, very sensitive, very twitchy on the controls, so you have to be very careful with her. And she's a little on the heavy side, you can feel that. And I still got the flaps out, so we'll make a low pass here, and then we'll bring the flaps up, get some speed going. Alright, I'm going to bring the flaps up. She's wanting to climb like a rabbit right now. I'm really holding it down. As soon as I let off just a little bit of pressure here, see how she wants to climb. She's got plenty of power. And the stall line is pretty clean. We'll just keep pulling back. Do a power stall here, just to show you. She dropped the left wing, but it's still easy to get her out of that stall. So, but she drops that left wing, but not super violent. Could be worse. I don't even know if they still have this plane on the if they still have this on the market or not. I haven't looked. 160 right there. There's a power off stall. Nose just drops. Not a big deal. A little bit of, need a little rudder. Not much. So he's just under 60 knots, and I don't know if he's got a, I think he's got flaps in. We'll see. We'll just push her here a little bit to get closer to the airport. One thing this plane does when you bank it and she gets that air up underneath that wing, it really will kick over on you. So you have to mind your bank angle. Sometimes it almost feels like a Pitts special in handling. So we just put the flap out. I'll show you that. It's directly under the fuselage. You can see I got a little hanging there. I'll put another notch in. There we go. It definitely causes drag. That's for sure. Alright, so we're on final. This plane here will bounce, bounce, bounce if you come in too hot, which I tend to do. And like I said, I don't fly this plane that much, but usually when I do land it, I can log about 4 landings. So we'll see what she does today. Wow, it's a little bumpy in here. It's a lot bumpy. Jeez Louise. Come on, girl. We can do it. Okay, I'm going to kill one of those flaps. She didn't like 2 flaps. Wow, this is extremely bumpy. Settle in, girl. Settle in. Settle in. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There's 1. There's 2. Now the thing you notice too with this plane is the tail section is super sensitive. See how she's hopping? And it can really get bad if you're not careful. Well, that wind was right down the runway, thank God. So as far as cross-country flying goes, it's not bad once you get to cruise altitude and you can put the heading hold on and the altitude hold on. She'll move out. I mean, she'll get you where you want to go pretty quick. But you really do have to pay attention to your landings. She's a handful. Of course, that was some extreme turbulence. There we go. That'll do it. What a beautiful plane, though, huh? Of course, when you cut your engine, the pilot and the co-pilot exit the plane. But again, yeah, it's a cool plane. Check it out. I think it's still on the. Marketplace, but I'm not really sure. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later.